Visit astlessons.com for lyrics and chords, sheet music, tablatures, useful links, and much more.
Hi, I'm Robert from AST Lessons. Today I'm going to show you how to play Nicest Thing with Kate Nash. The key is B minor and the average tempo is 110 BPM. In this tutorial I will show you both guitars. I will start with the acoustic parts, since that's probably what most people want to learn. And then parts 6 to 14 will be about the electric parts. So before we start, it can be a good idea to pause the video and read the description. There you can find the clickable timestamps, various links, and more information about the song. Okay, so for this guitar, you play the same way throughout the whole song, starting after the pre-intro. For this reason, I will only demonstrate the intro on part 1, but you can of course find the full song with lyrics on the LC paper. So all the bars is played with the same pattern that looks like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... I use the thumb and index finger, but any fingering will do, since we're just using 2 strings. So the only thing that changes is the bass note. It starts with the B, 7th fret. Then A, 5th fret. G, 3rd fret. And F sharp 2nd. Now there aren't really any chords, but I felt I had to call it something, just to make it easier to sync the guitar with the lyrics. But if you do want to add chords, unlike a keyboard, you can use these anyway. You could also play like a chord version, if you want to make it your own, with B minor, to A, to G, to F sharp minor. Or if you don't like bar chords, you can also play it like this: B minor, A, G, and F sharp minor. Alright, so for the most part it's just full bars with even 8 notes. So with the slow demonstrations and tablature on the tea paper, I don't feel I need to explain too much. But one thing that might need clarification is the different type of slides. The first one looks like this, with a kind of arc over it. This is called a legato slide, which means you only pick the first note, like this. Then the second one, that's without an arc, is called a picked slide, which simply means that you also pick the second note. And then there is also this one, which is a kind of legato slide, but the difference is you can slide from any fret. However, I recommend the fourth. A few other tips is firstly to start with the index finger and try to come back to the 4th fret with it as often as you can. And then when you're going to the 6th fret without sliding, I recommend to use the ring finger, with the exception of the second line in part 1, where it's better to jump with the index finger. Also, the slides to 9th fret is best done by the little finger or ring finger. And on the slides to the 2nd fret, I recommend the index finger or middle finger, with the exception of the picked slide here, since we have a legato slide to the 9th after. On the pre-intro and intro, you can also play in another way. Since this is a B, we can replace it with an open B string. So the pre-intro looks like this, and the intro looks like this. You can of course find this on the tea paper, and I will also add demonstrations in the end of the video. So as you probably noticed in the song overview, I've divided the song into a few different parts, and I have transcribed like 2/3 of the electric guitar on tablature. Now if anyone wants to learn the last 2 parts also, then of course I can fix that. So if you do, just leave a comment below and I will write it down and add it to a new page of the tea paper. Since it's just minor variations, I think the papers will be enough to learn. But if you do get stuck, I will of course find a way to help you.